What's up, buddy buddies, and welcome to Real Fun Times. I'm Snowy.
And I'm the doctor.
And we welcome you to our last film of Shark Week month.
I can't believe it. It has flown by.
I've had a great time.
Fantastic time.
I'm going to be super bummed to not hear Michael's amazing theme at the beginning of the episode.
That intro. I want to make it into my ringtone, but I cannot figure it out.
If you do, let me know. Because
will.
I 100% would also have it as mine. But actually, right before we started recording today, he'd reached out and sent me a voice message and was like, so for Halloween, it's like, yes, please, yep.
Absolutely. Right away, yes.
Yeah, like there's
a million yeses.
Yeah, there's zero question, so.
We do.
What's going on, buddy?
Lots of awesome stuff. The weekend's here. I'm excited about that. 4th of July is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Super stoked about that.
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah. Good stuff all around.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
You know, just work and chilling. And I feel like I've had a very, very lazy week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Usually you're a lot busier, no?
Yes. But I've been totally okay with it. It's been nice to just have like
Absolutely.
some time to myself. I can, as social as I am and extroverted as I am, I also I love to be alone.
Some chill time.
Yeah. And so I've had a pretty good slice of it this week. So I ain't mad at it.
Hell yeah.
Let's just go ahead. Let's just get into this fucking episode.
Yeah, this is what a way to end Shark Week month.
Mm-hmm. And we were very particular about okay, how are we going to do the episodes? Like what order? And we really wanted to end with this movie.
And with a bang. So should we head over to Live Watch intro?
I think we should. Tonight's film is 1983's Jaws 3D. A giant 35-foot shark becomes trapped in a SeaWorld theme park, and it's up to the sons of Police Chief Brody to rescue everyone.
Hold the goddamn phone. 35 foot?
Yeah, it's like Megalodon size. Like that's
Because the guys in bait were 12.
Yeah, and Bruce was 20.
Get the fuck out. Yeah. I don't remember that part.
Yeah. It's the shark is far bigger than any great white on record, like right now. Like it's
absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely I mean, I appreciate it. I love it.
I am there for it.
When I found out that
you think
sharks aren't,
it might be, what's that article I sent you? How big was that one? 24 feet?
20? It wasn't.
It was more than 20. It was a ridiculous amount of feet.
It was big. That bitch was big. But it was super cool seeing everybody
chilling
swim with it and touching it, very casual.
That one lady was holding hands with it.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
Friends are friends forever. But the Lord's the Lord of them.
Well fucking played. Chomp. Well, I think there's only one thing we can do.
And that is to press play. Fucking Jaws 3D.
Fucking Jaws 3D, and a shout out to our old pals from Saved by the Bell.
So I have two different fun facts for you.
Ooh.
One is shark related. Okay. And one's movie related.
Okay.
So first one. Actually, which one would you like?
Shark.
Okay. So we talked about that video you had sent me. So that particular shark that we saw, his name is Deep Blue.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm. He's 20 feet.
Just like you said. I was sure it was more.
He's so massive.
But 20 feet's a lot of feet.
That's a lot. I'm 5'10".
Right.
That's almost 4 of me. I'm a tall bitch.
That's a lot of shark.
That's big. That's real big.
And so the one in this movie is supposed to be even 15 additional feet.
Exactly. So, in the Guinness Book of World Records, none of these are there anymore. So, there were some that were one was 36 feet off the Australian coast in the 1870s, 37.6 feet in New Brunswick in the 1930s, and then 41.2 feet in the Azores. But
those are actually recorded feet of sharks?
Well, that was what they said.
Okay.
But then, so they went back, and then the one that was 36 feet was actually based on the mouth or the jaws, 17 feet. So there's
Oh
a
man,
there's a lot
they
of
were,
and the
yeah.
one that was from like the Azers was like quietly taken out several years ago. Like they were
Yeah.
like,
It was 5 feet.
um, now there was one that was 7,000 pounds and 21 feet that was actually recorded in Cuba in 1945, and that's pretty much like the biggest.
That's what's holding the record.
Yeah, but Deep Blue is currently at 20 feet, 2.5 tons is the biggest one that they're aware of that's alive right now.
How much do those things have to eat on a daily basis to stay alive?
Well, it's funny that you should ask because I actually have that.
Do you
I do.
really? Oh my god!
So
we did not practice for this, you guys.
66 pounds of blubber will sustain a great white for about 10 to 12 days.
Wow, that's better than I thought.
Yes.
That's better than I thought.
and
Because they're in
definitely-
constant movement. They don't nap.
Right.
There's no siestas.
No, exactly. Terrible. I do not want to live that life.
No.
But for a while, they had thought that the 66 pounds of blubber would like sustain a shark for like way longer than that. So,
No.
but it's actually it's you're actually looking at like I said about a week and a half of so it's
So it could eat a large meal about once a week and be good.
or like bunch of little
Bunch
nibbles.
of tinies.
Little,
itty bitties. Like
why-
the opening fish in this movie.
Why can I not think of like small plates like fucking
Tapas?
Thank you. Little shark tapas.
Shark tapas sounds delightful until you realize you're the tapa.
Yeah.
How the tables have turned.
All right. And here is our movie fun fact.
Okay. By the way, awesome fun fact.
Thank you, thank you. Jaws 3D was the biggest opener of 1983 behind what movie?
83.
You know this.
Empire?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Close. Wow, not bad.
Yeah, right?
Not bad. So even though it's not one of the better ones, as in the first one, it still made a shitload of money.
Yes, for sure.
Which is where they went wrong in the revenge. That was one step too far.
But I always love that Michael Caine always says about revenge. He was like, because people, they shit all over it. And he's like, you know what? That film bought my mother a beautiful home in Florida. So
good for you.
Yeah, right. Michael Caine. I love Michael
Good for
Caine
you.
so much. So should we get into the previews?
Let's do it.
Preview song. The preview song. Let's get some previews. Like we said, 1983. It had a $20 million budget.
Okay.
This was the only movie that Joe Alves ever directed.
Okay.
First, last. Now, he was the production designer for Jaws 1 and 2.
Okay.
So the man is incredibly talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this was... Directing wasn't his thing, and then the 3D was just...
Since you're starting with budget, I wonder, because we wondered during the live watch, is this set in SeaWorld in any way, or did they build all this shit?
It was filmed in SeaWorld.
It really
It was filmed in
was.
SeaWorld.
Amazing.
Yeah, because at one point where I was like, but SeaWorld's not like that. Like I've never been to SeaWorld. I was like,
And then I was like, they probably
SeaWorld,
shouldn't do it like that.
Now, what's interesting, one of the things the $20 million budget went towards, because of this movie, the largest heated pool or water lagoon, whatever, I can't remember the terminology, but the largest heated pool in the world was built because of this movie, and that was part of the $20 million budget.
Okay, interesting.
It was written by Richard Matheson, suggested by Peter Benchley's Jaws. Now, I think it's very funny that they were very clear to not say based on the characters from Peter Benchley's Jaws. It's suggested by.
Sure. A wank wank.
Yeah. It is the only movie in the entire franchise that does not take place at all in Amity or have any of the original cast members as the first movie.
Yeah, one would say the little black sheep.
Yes. So, ratings. IMDb, 3.7 out of 10. Metacritic, 27% Metascore, 5.0 user rating.
The users are showing up for it.
Rotten Tomatoes, 12% on the tomato meter.
Yikes.
17% audience score.
Rotten. That bucket is turned over.
Yes. Talk about chum chum. our stars of this movie, we had Dennis Quaid playing Mike Brody, the elder of Chief Brody's sons. Obviously, we know him. Day After Tomorrow, Born a Champion, A Dog's Purpose, which I can't watch that movie because just watching the trailer makes me weep.
Yeah, like that Marley.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Nope. But yeah, The Dog's Purpose is like, have you seen that?
I think it's too much.
Yeah, I can't,
There's so many good dog movies that I'm like, ooh, too
No, because
sad.
all I can think about is my dog that died a couple years ago, and then obviously my dog now, and I'm like, ah,
No.
can't do it. He actually had a bit in Workaholics, which I
Love that show.
I love Workaholics.
Great show.
He was in Drunk History.
Another fantastic show.
I'd forgotten that he played Jerry Lee Lewis in Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, okay.
He's in Traffic, The Rookie. He has a band called The Sharks.
Love that.
Right?
We gotta check them out.
His older brother is Randy Quaid, which I didn't realize.
Really? I thought they were like cousins at best.
Yeah. It's kind of like Julia and Eric Roberts.
What
You're like, wow.
happened?
Shitter's full. And then he was married to Meg Ryan, but his first wife was PJ Souls. Do you know who that is?
No.
In Halloween, the original Halloween, the blonde that always had the baseball cap on, like she's the one that like she's killed, she and her boyfriend bang, and then he goes downstairs to get beer or something and he comes back up. That's her.
Wow, okay.
I saw some, interesting facts about Randy Quaid. We had Bess Armstrong playing Dr. Catherine Morgan.
Yes, who is she?
She was the mom of My So-Called Life.
Oh,
right? Like, I felt like my 90s card should be taken away.
Oh, my God.
Because I didn't remember that.
A good show. I felt so hard for Jared Leto.
Of course you did.
Life.
What was the best friend? Not the gay
boy,
but
the awesome one.
That
was like into partying and like
I kind of was like, oh,
crazy.
she's kind of rad.
Don't love Jared Leto currently.
No, but yeah, back in the day, just
back
gorgeous.
In My So-Called Life.
I mean, Jordan Catalano, stop it.
Right?
She's had a very successful TV career. House of Lies. Currently, she's on the show Bosch, which I believe is an Amazon show.
I think good things about it. I haven't seen it.
She was in that show that we loved, Zoo. Yes. She actually had a bit in that.
Yes.
Frasier. She was in the animated Batman, One Tree Hill. She's done a ton. Mostly TV.
She's great.
Yeah.
I don't love what they did with her here, but we'll get into that later.
Yes. Your boy, Simon McCorkindale.
Manimal?
Was Philip Fitzroyce. He was on the show Manimal. Counter-Strike, Poltergeist Legacy. Actually, this was the very last feature film he ever did.
Really?
He did all TV and stuff after that.
Jaws 3 took him out.
I think he found his home on the small screen, and like we talked about with Julian McMahon last week.
He found a home in my heart.
I know he did. He was in something called The Dinosaur Hunter, Death on the Nile. He died of bowel cancer at age 58 in 2010. We had Lou Gossett Jr. playing Calvin. I love Lou Gossett Jr. so much. I think he's awesome. So fun. He was actually the first African-American to ever win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
Really?
For Officer and Gentleman.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
And he's gotten a ton of awards, but he's got an Emmy for the show Roots, the miniseries Roots, Raisin in the Sun, Enemy Mine, which also Dennis Quaid was in, and they kind of played opposing forces, which is kind of interesting because they almost were in this movie as well.
Yeah.
He was recently in Watchmen, the TV show that's on HBO.
Great show. That's right. He's the grandpa.
The Highwayman, Toy Soldiers, which we've actually talked about in this podcast before. And he was also in Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher.
Love that.
And they were the two names on the...
I want to see that Punisher.
I really want to see that.
We may have to put that in here because I think it's not good.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good move. We had John Putch playing Sean Brody. Lots of TV, small roles. And of course, our girl Leah Thompson, Caroline in the City. She played Kellyanne. We know her, Howard the Duck, Back to the Future, Some Kind of Wonderful, long career.
Stuff.
Yeah, we've talked about her a bunch. So, but yeah, that is our previews for right now. And we'll get into some fun facts later in the episode.
Awesome fucking previews.
Thank you.
Well done, Snowy.
First of all, the 3D is terrible.
Yeah. I did like the underwater opening. I like a well-executed underwater opening. I think they did okay in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing great, but nothing terrible.
even the people who are involved in this movie were talking about the jankiness of the 3D equipment that they used,
Sure.
and that how it just affected the overall clarity of the entire film, and then the film's integrity, and how they, looking back, they're like, man, we wish we had not
That
done
was a
that.
huge mistake. Yeah, yeah.
We are in SeaWorld. It's a up and coming SeaWorld. I don't know if you call it an amusement park. It's not really it. Like a fish jail.
Theme park?
And, yeah.
Fish jail. An elaborate fish jail that you'll simply love.
We have got some water skiers, and they are coming back out from the ocean into this lagoon that you have found out they have built especially for this.
Which I thought was a neat concept when we thought that this was fake.
But that's 100% what they did.
Still a really cool concept.
And I would, as a SeaWorld employee, I would be horrified to...
I have many questions.
Yeah. I mean, horrified to work in said lagoon. Oh, there's dangling. We have dangling in this opening.
Do we have dangling?
So much dangling. We meet our cast, but we should probably just go into our first scene and go from there. We are calling this scene Ride or Die.
I am truly excited to watch this together.
It has been so hard to not watch it this summer yet. Like, particularly when I had it on HBO Max.
Classic underwater opening.
Like, you don't know what lurks underneath that coral and shit. Like...
And I want to know, are we looking at the shark's perspective right now?
Right.
Are we looking at a possible prey? So many possibilities. Oh, things are getting fast.
The guy's like, not me. Ah, maybe it was you, buddy.
Oh, it was you, because you're the big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's the 3D.
Still opening. I love that. Boop. Kiss me, darling. Do you think that was supposed to be 3D? I think it was supposed to be.
100%.
Now, was this good 3D, or were people like, "Ugh"?
I mean, I feel like all 3D in the early 80s was bleh.
I think it's still a little.
Yeah, I hate 3D movies. I don't go and see them.
I buy the idea. I want it to work. Man, my memories are flooding.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these guys. John Williams.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that. I thought he was involved with the first one, but not.
But no, the
all
shark
of them.
theme's always, the same.
Would you try to do this? Like, do you have any, outside of being terrified of sharks and blah, 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 would you have any interest in water, skiing, sports, that kind of stuff?
I think water skiing would probably be fun.
I did it once at a camp when I was a child.
Yeah,
long ago. It was awesome. I couldn't do the wakeboarding. I had missed out that summer's class. So I was going to do it the following summer, and then I never went back. So, no heartbroken about that. But could have been a gold.
Yeah, you could
medalist.
be an Olympic person
Easily.
today.
They're doing pretty well. Look at that guy.
So bronze.
Is that
baby Leah Thompson? Yeah, baby Caroline in the City.
Carolina in the City. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is gotta be the. Oh God, she fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah, because I had to wave so violently.
Oh God, look at all that dangling.
So much dangling. Fucking hate it.
That seems like an innuendo.
Yeah. By lagoon, you mean my vagina.
Stop cranking it like that. Or it's flooded.
Like, that's the thing that freaks me out about
Boats?
Water skiing and shit is
The stalling out of the engine.
Yeah, or no, but just the falling and then being there in the water,
Yes. Oh my God.
I remember one time being at an old boss's lake house, and we were being pulled on a big raft, and me and my friend Stephanie went flying off at the same time, and floating there in the water, waiting for them to come back.
Were you terrified?
Some of the worst moments of my life.
Also, how old were you?
I was 30, 31.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And were you wearing a life vest?
I was wearing a life vest.
All right. I'm glad about that.
And that is why my friend Stephanie and I refer to one of those ride or dies. Because
You literally almost died.
that we will ride together, we'll die together. So, like I said, shit's happening in SeaWorld. And there's one part you hear Leah Thompson, they have gone down this whole water skiing like pyramid that has been built. Because the two girls at the top are like, ha 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 ha, waving. They fall, and the one guy's like, he chastises her a little bit, and he's like, fucking get it together. And then they're like, we're gonna go to the lagoon next. She's like, I love the lagoon. And like pretty much drowns the dude,
Yeah.
like trying to be cute. And it, again, because I know girls like that, and I'm like, I hate you.
I didn't care for Leah here, and we'll talk more in depth later, but I didn't care for her, the way they wrote her character. I think she did fine with what she was given, but they did shit writing her.
Yes.
I can understand why that guy was so pissed, though, because it must take an awful lot to do something like that while you're
Right.
skiing.
Bodies on top of you as you're trying to stay up
And she's
on the
just
water.
like, what abs?
Yeah, I love the lagoon.
Like, guys, we have to start over. I would be so annoyed. I could not be part of this team. Be like, fucking get your shit
Oh my God,
together.
no. We go to HR so fast.
Guys, this is the third time today.
Your attitude's really... But did you see what that bitch did?
I was at the top of the triangle again.
You know what? It hurts going down in the water like that.
It does, though. It does hurt.
It does. This was Leah Thompson's film debut.
Was it really?
Mhm.
So yeah, these guys they're hanging out. This seems like a fun place to work, though, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah, and, like everybody's kind of banging, like everybody hangs
Everyone's
out.
young, hot, and having a great time.
Yeah. So one thing we had not talked about when they are going, when the pyramid of skiers is going from the ocean into the lagoon, we see a giant shark behind them,
Mm-hmm.
and right when there are these gates that are closing to keep predators out of the lagoon, boom, the shark slides in real incognito, and they're like, oh man, the gates have stalled.
Right.
That's their
Something's
whole...
up with the
Right.
the gate.
This very bronzed dude with big pecs is
Giant mustache too, right?
Mm-hmm. Living that Tom Selleck life. We meet Mike Brody, who is Dennis Quaid. He comes over in this fun little like Sea-Doo, and he's like, what the hell? I thought you worked on it. He's like, bro, I did work on it yesterday. And then there's this whole thing about overtime, and then he scoots off, and we meet his lady love, who is the aquatic doctor. I don't fucking know what the aquatic vet doctor.
Darling?
She loves to say darling in this
and
movie.
to make out with everyone she sees.
Yeah, like if she is saying hello to you, like prepare for some tongue.
Move to the cheek.
Yeah,
Quick.
like,
unless you're ready. You might be ready. But
I hate...
it's just not something I'm comfortable in a work scenario.
I don't like it unless I'm like kissing you on the mouth on a regular basis. I do not like to be kissed on the mouth by people as a greeting. Like I don't
We
care for
don't
that.
do a lot of mouth kissing in my family because we're side kissers. We're cheek kissers because we're Hispanics. We do a lot of cheek kissing. So Hispanic people in general are very touchy, lovey-dovey.
Which I'm
affectionate
I'm
people.
incredible. What happened to you?
I don't know. I got dropped on my head when I was little. And now I hate everything.
Like, I guess I make up for it in our friendship because I'm incredibly
You sure
affectionate.
do.
Like I'm like, hey friend, me. Like, but I'm all for a side cheek kiss. I love a side cheek kiss. I love a good long like hug. Like, we mean it. We're into this. But don't fucking kiss me on the mouth.
No. What was her character's name?
Dr. Catherine Morgan.
Now, young Dennis Quaid, what a hoot. He seems so fun, so carefree. And I think we're looking at Dennis Quaid more so than the Brody kid, this character.
Now, one thing I have to tell you, which I think you're going to get a kick out of, Dennis Quaid, on multiple occasions when they want to talk to him about this movie, they're like, Jaws 3, and he's like, Jaws what now? Like, he claims he was too coked up to remember shooting it.
Really?
And
he was on coke here?
Oh, he was like, and I'm not spreading rumors like I'm apt to do. Like, he has repeatedly
I could
talked
see that
about
being a
all of
cokey
the
performance.
cocaine that he did.
That's why he was so up here.
And I've got this amazing quote that I've been waiting to put on social media. It's an interview with him talking about how the low-key ways that studios will write coke into their budgets for movies.
Wow, that's neat. I'd like more information on that. I'm
You
gonna
see Drea's name in lights.
to the budget at work. I got all the invoices done, Chief. Oh man.
So they're waiting for his younger brother Sean is coming to meet them, and they're all gonna hang out. So this next clip we're calling Something Bad is Happening, and other great hits.
Why?
Kathy.
Why that like prop yourself on your knee? Like that's such a weird move to me.
Really?
Yeah, that stand.
Maybe he likes to lean. I love to lean. I'm a leaner, so like I get it.
I guess I am anti-knee leans.
I see that.
Oh, that guy.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that was referred to as aristocratically handsome.
I find him incredibly handsome.
Oh,
He was in a show about becoming an animal. You'll see in your deep dive. When I was in Colombia, I saw that show and fell in love with him. I was 5. It was really fascinating.
Little 5-year-old dread. Dios mío.
Ay, caliente. But like, I was so fascinated by him being able to turn into these animals. And when you see the effects of the 70s show of him turning into animals, you're gonna laugh out. So which one's which here? Who's the younger one?
The one in the cowboy hat.
I see it. Oof, those jeans are tight.
They're tight.
Snug a lug. Beautiful. That little. That's not good.
Like, it's not good. Yeah.
I'm no composer, but.
If I were John Williams, I'll tell you what.
Something bad is happening.
That would be an incredible theme when you know. Something bad is happening.
He's got good arms.
Mm-hmm. This fish freaked him the fuck out.
That's a lot of squeaking for underwater.
It was
Pretty
in
good
Jaws
foliage.
4, the shark roars.
Oh man, that was fast. Ooh, 3D shot. I like the buzz. Pretty
The
good.
bones are good, yeah.
Ooh boy.
So yeah, that bitch is in there.
It's trying to get out. Right?
Yeah.
So it's our fault.
Well, he got in when
When
he
it
was
was
following
open.
the water
But
skiers.
then the human locked him in, and it's trying to be like,
Yeah, get back out to the deep blue sea. And
but looks like it's a human buffet.
this bitch.
Now, what do you feel about that headband?
I hate it.
Me too. What do you feel about that shirt?
A young 80s Snow would have been
loved it.
all over that shirt.
I think it's not bad if without the headband combination.
Right. I never understood this game. He went down like a little bitch.
Big time. I don't understand this game either. What? So you try to push each other off balance
Yeah, I guess.
with your palms?
I guess.
Seems like a drunken way to hook up.
Yeah.
Not a bad opening line, mister.
Yeah.
Considering the last time I saw him, he was crying like a little bitch on a boat.
Did you want to explain something?
Okay, so there was this place where we were
There certainly
talking
was.
about some snug jeans. And I believe I said snug a lug and then immediately followed up with that's beautiful. And I was explaining while we were listening to that to Snowy, who was there and knew that I wasn't talking about the snuggle-lug being
Right.
beautiful, but the beautiful sunset that we were watching.
Right.
I was like, the people are gonna think
Perfect.
I'm super into those snuggle-huggies, which I am, but not like beautiful.
Yeah. That'd be a touch disconcerting. So yeah, so we get our first human death of the movie. It's a bronze guy.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick complaint here.
Do it.
One of the things I didn't enjoy about this, which there were quite a few things, was the lack of kills. Very few fucking kills and thrills, as far as I'm concerned, for a
Yes.
Jaws.
Yeah. That was. I feel like honestly, I watched this with a whole new set of eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of. I've talked about how much I love this movie forever, and I still stand by loving the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like I really kind of saw it for what it was this go round.
I'm going to agree with you because I've always loved this movie,
Yeah.
but watching it this go round, I must have been very critical or had my podcasting eyes on because I was definitely more apt to see its shortcomings than enjoy the wonders like I did years past.
Certainly. Sean Brody meets Caroline in the city.
That's right. They go out for a night in the town. The brother, the girlfriend, and the younger brother.
They go to some like local bar where they kind of know everybody, and
that's when he meets Caroline in the City playing Standoff, which is a game I guess I really don't recall ever seeing it, but you knew it.
I knew it, but like I've never played it. Like
yeah. I don't
somebody
like
was like
touching a bunch of strangers,
right?
Especially palm.
You don't like to touch people you know, so like let alone like strangers. Like
palm on palm. That's a lot of action. With
did you just wash your hands?
I'm gonna have to do it right now. And then
please hold.
As soon as I stop touching your palms, like immediately afterwards. I'm gonna offend a lot of standoffs.
Well, standoff champions are gonna have to deal with it. So, there's this. We don't talk about it, but Caroline in the City, like she and Sean, she takes him back to the lagoon.
They hit it off right away.
Yeah,
she's hungry for some young Brody.
100%, and he's ready to give it to her. Like, and so she's like,
yeehaw!
She takes him back to the lagoon. And she's like, let's go night swimming, and he's like, hell to the gnaw. And then she's like, can I overcome your childhood fears? And he's like,
boing.
Exactly. Now, simultaneously, there are these two guys who have snuck into the park and honestly, they're trying to figure out why they're there. The audio quality is not fantastic.
They were whispering on top of it being bad audio.
Yeah. I think they were trying to get coral that was down there.
Initially, thought it had something to do with
like freeing the dolphins or something.
I think your second guess is better because that's all really they showed us.
Right. And then boom, Jaws comes, takes him the fuck down.
That flashlight goes dim.
Yeah, and then he's like, buddy, and he hops in the water or falls in the water or something. Then he's gone, and then I really love this moment where the little collapsible boat just gets yanked underwater.
Yeah, it felt like it was like one of those blow up like safety rafts. And it got chomped the fuck up. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoy that thoroughly. We're taken to the next morning. They're at Mike and Catherine's house. There's this really hilarious moment where they've got when Mike Brody's got a beagle on the counter and he's holding his little ears up as he like eats and drinks his breakfast.
Oh God, I love that so much.
And I'd never ever noticed it before, and I loved it. And then fucking
Dennis Quaid.
The vet comes through and she's like, "No dogs on the counter," and I was like, "How dare you?"
No, I get that.
Me, I'd be like, "What do you mean? There's not a dog on the counter.
It's a dog.
It's our child."
Oh God.
We go back to the park. And I don't know if we even said Louis Gossett Jr. He has funded it. Like he's I don't know if owner would be the right word, but like he's like the CEO. He's
very
something
invested
incredibly important that he's put all his money into this. And
into this
he's
venture,
kind of an established prick.
and he's very cocky about
Mhm.
it. Yeah. He dresses very well
Mhm.
and thinks very highly of himself.
Yeah, and it has that like southern
very much.
obviously I'm from the South. I don't mind like the Southern's not the issue, but it's that Southern prick that like just that particular grade of human that I'm not a big fan
It's
of.
not what we gravitate towards.
No.
Now, I just want to go back real quick and cover, since we just talked about the meet cute with the younger ones. I liked this spunky part of Caroline in the city, and she's kind of young and ready to go. The problem I had with it is it was the only tone they gave her. And
Mhm.
then she was hot to trot for the rest of the movie to perilous situations.
Mhm.
And we'll talk way more about the doctor lady because she's in it more, but I had a different problem with her with the way they wrote her character.
Yeah, I not a particularly likable character. And just because you mentioned Carolina and we just went the whole bar situation, I totally forgot. So apparently during the filming, yeah, Dennis Quaid and Leah Thompson like got
Hooked
together.
up?
They actually got engaged.
Really?
Yeah,
That
never.
seems close to age, right?
Yeah, I mean she was in her early 20s.
4 or 5
He was
years.
about 30. So
Yeah, okay. It was appropriate.
Yes,
anyway.
yes. Now, apparently during that whole scene where they're playing standoff, some extra asked Leah Thompson for her autograph and Dennis Quaid lost his shit. Like tried to fight the guy, like got like
Get outta
yeah, like there was this whole thing. The movie
here.
almost got shut down because it like yeah.
Dennis Quaid.
And I feel like he's had some in the past. There's been some stuff you've heard about his quick temper. But,
yeah, he gets a little hot under the collar.
But actually that was kind of interesting.
That is kind of cute.
Now we meet this Philip Fitzroyce, who is this like that's Manimal.
Oh, Manimal.
He is this like super cocky wildlife photographer who just thinks he is hot shit, and he excels at playing this kind of role. I mean, he's so
easy.
unlikable.
It just oozed out of him.
But you were still ready to go.
So ready to go still.
Yeah, like you just.
I've got something for that Manimal. He got me. He got me early.
I see. And he is this really shitty moment when he first, I guess, sees Catherine, and she's like, he comes into where she's.
Oh, because he knows Darlin.
Yeah,
from school, maybe.
No, they were at the same conference the year before.
Oh, gotcha.
But he doesn't know. He doesn't know who she is at first, and she's training the dolphins, and he comes into her area, and she's like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "You don't look like you have any power, so no." And she's like, "Well, I'm the doctor for the entire water park, so like, how can I help you?" And I was like "Fucking that. Do it, like bitch!" That. Like
that's some of the unevenness. Like she at some points was just badass, awesome, cool together, and in other points she was just this ditzy, like, darling,
let's make out.
Yeah. It was just like, what are you doing? She could have been awesome all the way throughout.
Yeah.
Not the actress' fault, I don't think.
Yeah, and not that I mean, you can't be one way at work and one way in your private life, but I just didn't like the way they
didn't do
wrote her and
the character justice.
No. So that's going to bring us to our very next scene where Fitzroyce comes to photograph her with the dolphins, and we are calling this one Ocean Kink.
He's got his Harry Potter shirt on.
Gryffindor. He's like Colin all grown up. The kid that took all the pictures.
I was gonna say Cedric Diggory if he had made it.
Colin was one that took the pictures and like in Chamber of Secrets, like he's like
he dies in the big war at the end.
Oh, he does? I don't think I knew that. Yeah. Oh, that makes me real sad. He has such a bright future. He totally thought it was more for the Daily Prophet or something. Like he's gonna.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
Sassy.
He likes a tight jean, and those are nice jeans.
Yeah.
Jean
Return to
Watch
Drea Jean Talk.
2021.
I like her outfit there. I love everything about her outfit.
It's so much purple on pink.
I like her necklaces. All 17 of them.
I like her attitude, I can tell you that. She gonna make out with everybody? Hi, darling. I was trying to be conservative, but
I can't do that.
I'm an idiot. It's got a nice little bicep there. It's tiny, but it's nice.
That Madonna bicep.
Boop, boop. Like 60-year-old Madonna? Yes.
Music!
I like that song.
I do too. I think it's such a fun fucking song. When it
so
came
fun.
out, I was like, because that when I used to have that, like the snakeskin velour cowboy hat, it was pretty much because of that
Perfect
video.
for that. Also, what's the one she did for 007? That was a good one.
Oh, I don't recall.
I think I'll die another day.
Oh, I don't know if I think. I don't think I know that. There's no way I would go on that little thing.
Is that submarine?
Little baby submarine? No. What am I, James Cameron? No. Like.
No, James Cameron had a much better outfit. I can tell you that. He actually found the Titanic. So. This thing looks like it's made out of plastic.
So, this movie is why I don't go in any underwater aquariums.
But how dope that they're the first of the underwater where you can see things.
I'm sure it's very dope. I don't go
because the Meg tried this and they executed it well, but they were the first.
Yeah. Oh, you meant the first movie?
Yeah, like where you can.
Oh, got it.
Well, you're underwater looking at stuff, and then bad shit happens. As far as shark movies,
yes,
because there was the Abyss and a bunch of those. But.
Yeah, they definitely were at the forefront
of underwater shark horror. I mean, it's hard to do out of water shark horror, but it can happen. Trailer
the shark's
park
laying
sharks,
there like. God, I can't
fall
wait
into
fucking
my
trailer
open
park.
mouth. Spit into my gills.
Kinky.
I love that you spit first and then said kinky.
Old habits die hard.
You know, dolphins can get a little freaky with humans.
Yes.
I found that very interesting and very
unsettling. Yeah.
Yes. Like they know what they're doing and they want to.
I don't care for that at all. I would like it in a situation where they were saving me, like not them getting freaky, but them like being like, you know how dolphins like have all like whoa. Dolphins will
Snowy
often
likes
like they will. Oh God, no.
Save me.
Like dolphins have involved themselves in many a shark
many
attack.
Times.
Like,
or if someone's drowning, they
help
like them up.
Yeah. Like cool. Like we appreciate
Super
you, bro.
that.
Yeah.
Help me out, but don't help me out.
Don't. Yeah. Don't mistake me for one of your people and. Yeah.
Whatever you're into that I'm not into, let's not do that.
Let's not do it.
I'm a selfish person.
If R. Kelly songs involved, like we're not here for it. Fucking eels. Ugh.
They're terrible.
Awful. Delicious, but ugh.
You've eaten eel?
Oh yeah, eel's delicious.
I don't think I have.
God, I love barbecue eel.
Barbecue. Where do you get that?
Fucking sushi place.
Oh, sushi. That's why I don't know about it. I'm not that adventurous with my sushi.
Oh, well.
California roll.
I'll have to get some sometime and you'll have to try it out. It's delicious.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to eat the whole thing.
No. Just a little.
Never.
Okay, that shark is
not 35 fucking feet.
No, that shark is like 8 feet.
And it's so fast. Fastest shark I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of shark.
Yeah. Cindy and Sandy are like, we're the same. They're like, we're gonna fucking ride you to safety. Like, just hold on. grab the fin, call it a day. Like they're like in double time. Everything is though. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
I was like dun 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 dun. Be a substantially different movie if that was the background music.
I'm there for it. Oh shit! He went for it.
What the hell is that? Yeah. What is that?
It's a shark, buddy. You know what it is. Shark. What if he leans in and he's like
35-footer.
Donna.
That's what I'm gonna tell everybody this emergency going forward in my life. I'm just gonna fucking lean down in their ear and be like, dun up.
You get it right.
Dun. Like, are you with me? Are you simpatico?
This beastie on camera.
Beastie. He's so gross, but I want to fuck him.
Yeah?
Yes.
You
We don't have to look at the
nasty.
eyes.
You want him to look you in the eye. Don't even. I'll call you a dirty girl. Like. My notes. How old are they? Shitty moment with the photographer. Gryffindor. Colin died. 2021 Gene Talk. Love the outfit. Madonna jams. Baby submarine. Kinky. Dolphin freakiness. Double time shark. Eel. So fast. Dre is a dirty girl.
The thing that stood out for me on those notes was Colin died.
I had a big exclamation point and like a question mark behind it. Like, what the fuck?
I'm so sorry to be the bearer of
Oh
bad
my god, I
news,
had no idea. I've seen this movie so many times. I didn't know. Nary a clue.
That was a fun clip.
So we've discovered there's a baby shark.
That's right.
Also, which actually it's bullshit. Okay, so I guess the movie was trying to portray that. I guess maybe that baby shark had been born in the park.
Is that what they were trying to say?
Like that, like it was a new.
Okay.
And now, granted,
And
like
that it belonged to the park.
well, no, but like it had obviously like the 35-footer had gotten in there, gave birth to it. The size of the baby shark way off. Granted, the size of the mama shark is way off. Now, I do think it's interesting because that shark in Jaws 3 is 15 feet bigger than, or 10 to 15 feet bigger than the one in the first two movies. Now, females are substantially larger than the males in the shark world.
This is true.
And babies usually, like, once the shark is born, like, it just goes off.
Yeah, good
It
luck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of
Kinda
times the
like a
mom will
sea
eat
turtle.
it. Yeah.
They're like with their little legs
Oh my
trying to
God,
find
so
the water. It's terrifying.
It is. And I'm like, save them.
Yes,
Like,
don't let the predators or the stupid fucking humans.
yeah.
Oh man. But one of the things that upset me about this movie is when you told me way back when at the intro that this was a 35-foot shark, I couldn't believe it. I had no recollection of this shark being so big.
Uh-huh.
And it's because they do a real shit job of explaining it to us or showing us the scale, the
Mhm.
true scale, because that's a great thing you want to lean on. The fucking thing is huge. So, better luck next
Yeah.
time, Jaws.
Well, God, I hope there's not a next time.
No, I think they keep trying to reboot it, and Spielberg's like, nope.
Yeah, please
And
don't.
he should definitely stick to those.
Yeah,
guns.
please do. My God, don't pull
There's
Indiana
the,
Jones.
The ocean is big enough for all sorts of shark movies. We do not need to touch hallowed ground.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of room out there. Let's just get creative.
Yeah, let's come up with a new idea, guys. How about that? Oh, it's crazy. It's super crazy.
How about this, Hollywood? You won't believe it.
Fitzroyce, he wants to kill the shark on film, and he says, "Oh, they die magnificently." And Louis Gossett Jr. is like, "Huh, sounds great." And then Dr. Morgan's like, "Don't do it." She's like,
No.
"But what if we nursed it back to health? What if we did this? What if we?"
She leans on the bad dude, air quote villains greed by saying, "Hey, we could still make a shitload of money if this thing's alive."
Mhm.
It's the only great white in captivity, which I didn't know. Is that still a thing?
Yes, to this day. So no great whites are in captivity because they tend to not eat, and they have to release them before they starve. to
They
death.
know they're captured, and
And
they're
they're
like,
like,
"We're
"Nope,
not going to do
We're
this."
not going to do it. Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen if I end up in jail? I don't wanna. I don't like it here. I won't
Hunger
eat.
strike. They'll be like, okay, who cares?
You could stand to lose a few.
So they discover the baby sharks in the park. They don't realize that there's a big shark in the park yet.
No, they think this is the guy responsible for all the weirdness that they've noticed so far. Because there's some weirdness they haven't even fucking noticed.
It's by Cindy and Sandy the dolphins.
Right. And so they land on, let's keep this fucking thing.
So that's what happens. And that's going to take us pretty much into our next clip, right? The park officially opens.
That's
It
right.
is officially opened.
That's right. Big opening day. And so bad guy McGee, he wants to really exclamation point his opening with a big fucking, hey, we have a Jaws.
Yeah. So without consulting the doctor, they put the great white on display for people, and shit does not go well.
No.
We're calling this next clip Baby Shark Dead.
Why would you wear that? Why would you have to wear that? That's
I don't
terrible.
know.
Is that a pig in the middle?
Yep.
What a weird show. I kind of want to see that show.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, silver bullets.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
do it. Yeah.
He was right there with you.
More hot dudes. More fucking water with this bitch.
She can't take no for an answer. That I would not inspire confidence me going into it.
It's really gnarly though.
Yeah.
I would want to do this.
It's a big like hippo mouth or something.
It's such a neat idea, but it is
Horrific.
yeah. I love that the eel was like, ah. They wouldn't allow that. Them actually touching the people?
I guess. That looks like some hentai I've seen.
Ew.
He missed his mouth completely.
He completely missed.
He's like, I don't care about you.
That's not the fish I'm interested in.
Bye.
What
Bye,
a
bitch.
weird long scene.
Yeah.
This is
I don't even know what
wasted
happened.
opportunities here, guys.
That's a real Bobo sign. Shark.
No one's freaking out. She's like,
I'd be like, oh shit, a bitch is in there. Why is he so wet?
He's soaking to the bone.
I love the gigantic shark tooth necklace he has on.
Yeah. No, flip him over, guys.
Well, you guys did this, so.
Well, it was in captivity, all right.
Yep.
Now that mom's gonna be fucking
Pissed.
That guy,
His
he
fucking
looked like
glass.
Napoleon Dynamite
Like,
holding
bless
his
his heart.
girlfriend,
I don't
maybe
know.
sister. I don't know.
Bless him. Goddamn rowing machine up there. She's like, come on. She slapped his face.
She better be a great fucking lay. Is
Yeah,
all
she
I
better
have to
do
say for this
all the
poor
nasty
fucking
shit.
kid
Yeah.
who is beyond traumatized.
Yeah.
Caroline better be in that city.
He's like, no, go away.
Don't you bump me. How do you feel about bumper cars?
I love bumper cars.
Right?
Yeah. And I like running into little kids.
That's awful.
They love it. I love it. They love it. Not when they're standing there. Like, clearly, like, they're also in the bumper car. But they think it's fun because they're, like, gunning for me. And I'm like, I'm definitely gunning for you. Like,
Sure. I can't wait to go to Frankie's with you again.
And me be like, boom, got him.
This isn't bumper car, Snowy.
Camera's shaky.
So shaky.
Okay, I was like, am I stroking out or am I,
I felt like my retinas were
yeah, okay, good. It's not just me. Okay,
jumpy.
fantastic.
They tried to fucking warn you, homie, and you were like, I got this.
And I love, like,
I've seen shark attacks.
her hands. She's like, I can't tell if she's like, the shark's mouth is this big, or she's like, I just like to jazz hand when I get scared.
I like a dick that's this size.
Ooh.
That's number 2.
Too
Talk about
big.
hentai. My God.
That's not my part.
It's not Bowtie's department. He's in the concierge business.
We've got a couple of fun notes here. We've got SeaWorld's entertainment is weird. And bumper car homicide, which we found out later, not just bumper cars. You're willing to kill a kid anywhere.
It's not true.
That's not what happened. But I sure enjoyed it as if it were what was happening.
Like it was real.
That's how I live my life, guys. Up here.
So, we were thoroughly amused and confounded by the hillbillies dancing around a pig.
Yes. Thoroughly amused and confounded is the best combination.
So, that was a real show that they did at SeaWorld. That wasn't for the movie.
No. You're a dirty liar.
I have got a screenshot of the brochure that they used to have, and it was supposed to be the Hatfields and McCoys
Get the fuck out of
fighting
here.
over an aquatic pig.
What? I don't know. I don't understand. I love so much that this is real.
That was an actual, they were like, we're gonna show the people what they want. And
When you say they shot this at SeaWorld, they just turned on a camera and were
Pretty
like,
much.
done.
roll.
It's in the movie now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow, I love the shit out of that fun fact.
Isn't that absurd?
It is absolutely.
So when I found that
absurd.
brochure, I was like, she's not gonna believe this.
Did
So
not-
I'm gonna screenshot it.
we got to social media
Oh,
the shit
we're
out of that
100% gonna do that. So we have all these things going on.
There's quite a
For
bit going on right now.
Opening day,
Mhm.
they realize they find the body of the first guy that died, our bronzed mustached friend that died at the very beginning of the movie.
Near the
They-
gate
mhm.
where they figure out, these sharks have been here the whole time.
Yes. And then she's like, oh shit, mom's in the park.
That's right, because they're like, wait, if this is the baby.
Yeah. Obviously the baby shark dies in front of everybody.
Which was
It's a-
really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That was a shitty scene.
Yes.
I could have done with less of the dead baby shark.
But probably honestly one of the more realistic scenes in the movie.
Yeah, probably.
So then Dennis Quaid is like, oh shit, we gotta tell everybody. He is running through different scenes at fucking SeaWorld.
This is one of my
He's-
all-time favorite Jaws 3 scenes. It's him running through the park crazy.
He runs through the Hawaiian scene where they're doing
Fire.
dances and, I don't know what you call it,
Those
but
batons that are on
Mhm,
fire.
mhm.
Mhm.
there's that. He pretty much grabs this kid out of a popcorn golf cart, throws him,
Takes off
And
with
then-
the popcorn.
and then the popcorn goes. Like it just,
Popcorns are flying.
he's screaming, get out of the water.
And is anyone getting out of the water?
No, nobody. Everybody's
Well,
like, shut up, dude.
This
We're
must
trying
be
to watch.
part of opening day. What a weird skit.
Mhm. And then Carolina City is convinced little baby brother Sean to come on these bumper boats, and he hates it. And
As he should.
yeah, like I'd be like, no, girl, we're not going to do that. Like I'll watch you go have a great time.
Yeah, why do I
Like,
have
I
to be
don't-
in here with you? It's not like we're going to do it in the bumper car.
It just be like that. And then like Jaws is out now. Like,
and Mama's ready to eat.
oh, do you know she's the only female shark in all 4 of the movies?
Oh, I didn't know.
The other ones are all supposed to be dudes, and she was a female.
Question: does she know the baby's dead?
I think it's up for.
It's
there's
implied like this could be
Yeah,
causing the rage
right.
of this final act for her.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean, there's no real way if like she could.
I think we can say without a shadow of a doubt that's exactly what she felt, and this is what
She was so
what
connected to her
happened.
baby,
Mhm.
and she was like, "I'm gonna get revenge
Mm.
on all of these people."
Even before the revenge,
Mhm.
pre-revenge,
Pre-revenge venge.
pre-revenge venge. Love it. So yeah, and where does she end up?
She ends up in the lagoon in the bumper boats,
Right underneath them.
and of course, and their bumper boat has stalled out, and then she knocks them over. They're in the water. She grabs Caroline in the city, pretty much all but bites her leg off.
Chomp, chomp.
And in the initial script, she was supposed to die.
It would have made more sense for her to die. I think they just didn't have the balls.
Yeah. And of course, Sean is traumatized again. And I can assure you, Sean will never, ever, ever get in the water again.
Certainly, ever.
He won't get in the pool.
Mm-mm.
A
He's
jacuzzi.
gonna snowy it.
Yeah, he's gonna no.
How'd you say it once? I don't lake, I don't river, I don't
Yeah.
ocean.
None of that shit. Yeah, I don't do any of that shit. So we can rest assured that is going to be Sean's
Stance as well.
Yeah. Until Jaws of Revenge 4 when he dies immediately.
Doing what? Fucking around in the water.
Yeah. So then they're like, we've got to hunt this. Then Philip, whatever, Manimal, your boy Manimal. And we have not talked about his weird sidekick, who was this older, I guess,
Aussie?
The Australian dude.
Couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Word he was saying.
He seemed really rad, really badass. A lot of no nonsense type of
anger, like
maybe had a special relationship with Manimal. I get it.
Yeah.
Go
You'd
get it.
You'd like to be part of that
Aussie.
relationship. Yeah.
I would.
Dirty, nasty. And they're like, we've got to hunt this thing down. They end up, they go down to tell Louis Gossett Jr., and that's when they're in this underwater VIP lounge. That is when they see the great big shark in all its glory for the first time. Oh, snaps. Then there's the whole thing where like people get stuck in those underwater tunnels and the water comes up. That's one of the reasons why I don't fucking go in those tunnels. I won't do it. You can't make me.
The cast of characters stuck in that underwater tube cracked me the fuck up.
Horny grandpa, Golden Girls.
He had such a great time with those guys.
God.
One like super serious, like the lady that worked there, Latine that worked there, and that was like, no, I'm 35, but she's clearly 16.
She was like a reverse 90210 teen, like
yes. More like a party of 5.
Yeah. So, oh my God. Speaking of 90210, did you know that we mispronounced Ian Ziering's name the whole time?
What is
Apparently
it?
It's Ian Ziering.
It's Ian?
His parents were stupid.
It's Igor.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, Ian.
Yeah, so sorry we called you Ian for 2 hours.
I'm not too sorry about it.
No.
But I am gonna
Tara should have gotten paid as much as you. But I guess we probably just go into our next scene, huh? What do you think?
Let's do this.
And we're gonna call this one Pop Pop. It's horned up.
They're definitely boyfriends, right?
Occasionally, yeah.
Mm-hmm. When the mood strikes?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom, hold it right.
They don't tell anybody about it.
It's secret.
Okay, we're all set down here.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Keep it safe.
You know.
You can go now.
Are you good about keeping a secret safe? Or do you slip into telling?
No, I'm pretty good with like.
I feel like I'm pretty good.
If someone says, okay.
My only thing is I forget when they say, hey, this is super secret.
But you have to tell me that it's like, there's some things that's like, yeah, obviously. Like, we're in a safe space, like we're talking. But, like, there are some things where it's like, look, just me and fucking you, bro. It's like, okay, great. Like,
some people cannot keep a secret for shit.
Where's the chum chums?
I was like, this is a weird time for a disco.
Everybody clap.
Oh, shit.
Mouth wide open.
So big, though. Ugh.
I don't care for that.
God. I can't get a good enough sense of its scale. I need to see it more. I want to see all 35 feet.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, little tiny fin. That was the big fin.
That's why it's so angry.
Did you see this shit?
Don't look at it. Don't look at my little tiny fin.
Mm-mm.
Why is Brody going there?
I don't know. Doesn't he just build the
What
stuff?
is he doing? That shark's gonna kill you, bro.
Yeah, it's
You have
got
nowhere
like,
to go.
and like
It's
you're
going
being real casual.
So
It's
slow.
being real casual.
It's the slowest death in the world.
Oh no!
Oh shit! You fucked up now, bitch. You fucked up now. Oh, it smiled.
Unpause!
Doink. And doink. Got your nose.
The shark's not staying dormant. Like, I say he did.
I think. Oh shit! He's all the way in there.
Yeah, he's swallowing him whole.
Well, don't get near its teeth. But do you go the other way? What the fuck do you do?
Oh, why is her face like that? She's kept it like that.
She was like there for a minute.
Looking real strokey.
She sounds like an idiot sometimes.
Yeah.
A straight up idiot. That's incredible. When you told me that you could fire a gun underwater, I haven't been the same since.
Yeah? Now you know.
It's a small comfort.
Yeah.
Oh, his buddy.
Don't understand. This is it. I really don't.
I don't understand anything he says. That was not English.
I can't wait for you to explain to me what happened.
What's happening?
That means he's fucked.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, all he's seen is dollar signs. I don't know what he was speaking.
That's a great drinking game. Figure out what the fuck that guy's saying. This guy, do you remember in Eurotrip when they pass out and wake up with the hooligans on the bus?
Yes.
That's the level of not understanding I'm at with this guy.
No idea what he's saying.
He's very pained,
Oh, yeah.
really
He's hurting.
bummed out about his buddy, as I
Yeah,
would be.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's about all.
That's- And I'm sorry to laugh at your pain, bro.
Well, I particularly delighted in it. But...
My God.
Oh man, so we're at the end here, right?
Yeah, so Fitzroy gets killed by the big shark. They don underwater outfits and what is it, scuba gear?
Man, their gear. I remember her shark suit. I was like, this is laughable.
Oh, but you loved old Fitzroy and his red one. You're like, ooh, look at that red.
Although nobody looks great, like sexy in one of those wetsuits.
No.
They're not flattering.
No.
I just love a red.
You were into it. You loved it. Yeah, so I'm just looking at my notes trying to like put together what just happened, but my notes are so ridiculous.
What do your notes say?
Gay shit. Secrets. Clap your hands. Tiny fin. Which I looked up and I don't think great whites have those. Casual death. Strokey face. She dumb. What the fuck is he saying? Drinking game. I mean, how am I supposed to put together what just happened?
That's tough. You're right. But yeah, so they've decided to get her trapped in something. The shark. It's like they got it to swim somewhere and now it can't get out or something. Like the space is small.
Mm-hmm.
But then they still have the problem of what are they going to do with it, I guess. But when she ate the manimal, so he had some grenades
Mm-hmm.
in his suit. And I think that's what Brody catches a glimpse of
Yeah,
it.
because he's still like, I mean, not even digested. Like he's still like just kind of like dead in the shark's mouth,
because
essentially.
it's so fucking huge. That's a good way to show it, but they did so little of that.
Yeah.
We barely got to see the shark in this. Was it because it malfunctioned as well?
No, I mean, hell, a lot of the shark. No, just
It was
they
just
just didn't know what
bad.
they were doing.
It was
Yeah.
just bad.
Yeah.
So, I guess they decide to blow it up.
Like that's what we're gonna. This would be I guess the best bet, or I don't. So we're at our ultimate climax here, and we should probably go into the next clip and then talk about that.
Let's do it.
And that's called "It's Too Big to Fit." I wish I could think of a shark dentist joke right now. Like, God.
He turned that thing like fucking lightning.
Would you not have arthritis and all? I'd have been like, scoot, 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 scoot. Like,
The hatch opens right into the middle of their like observatory.
I guess.
Interesting design there, Dennis Quaid. Those guys are still in there. You're right.
Grandpa's still trying to bone. The Golden Girls, like, oh, thank you, God. Like,
Thank you for being a friend. Yes, out of there.
I would not let people in front of me. I don't care. I'd be like, I am going first. Fuck all of you.
fucking elbows and fucking.
Yeah. I would. That's like the one time in my life I wouldn't be polite. Here it comes.
Oh shit. They're yelling shark. That's terrible.
God.
Terrible.
Real bad 3D moment.
Uh-oh.
She died real fast.
So fast.
Thank God they had on their outfits.
So lucky.
Louis Gossett Jr. is like, I'm gonna help you out. Oh,
Oh God, one down.
that's his
Oh,
nephew.
that looked great.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. I like that. He was like in it, twitching and shit.
Yeah. Like on the Twitch.
Oh shit! Can't fit, too big.
That's what she said.
Oh, the bomb, the grenade. Wow,
To me, this shark
so
is
strong.
This shark is way worse looking than Bruce.
Yeah.
They understand that Spielberg wasn't at the helm. Like they didn't have the same people. Like
Yeah, it's very bad compared to.
I'm punching.
Jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut. Those are cool shots of him being in it, though.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, you better swim away.
Y'all better fucking go. Come away, come away.
Oh, the 3D. Adorable attempts.
Yeah. 83. They tried.
83. I could pinch your little cheek. Half of us are here.
I would be trying to get the fuck out of the water.
Way the fuck out of there. We'll look for Cindy later, but right now... She made it! I thought she was a goner! My heart is full.
Oh, show off.
Fine, thanks.
Showing
for
up
all
and
the
showing
fish.
out.
She's so happy!
Like she won the Olympics.
Aw, what a happy ending.
So that scene with this like the slowest moving, it like pretty much looks a mobile shark coming in
Yeah.
3D to and as a kid I thought it was so scary.
Yeah, big time.
And like looking at it now, I'm like, it's not
Laughable.
even it's just it's so bad.
Not even good try. Oh man, let me show you a couple of notes I put for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got poorly placed hatch openings. You've got some Manimal stuck in your teeth. And Cindy and Sandy save the day.
Hooray.
Cindy and Sandy, they're the outstanding duo here.
Most definitely. One of them, I think it was, I don't know, one of the dolphins, their name was actually like Capricorn or something. And he might not, I think he might still be alive. He's like over 50 years old, like did all kinds of stuff. Like he actually had like a pretty long and illustrious career for a dolphin.
Way to go,
or a person.
Capricorn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of our movie, and
Pretty much the couple make it.
there's a quick search for both dolphins, and oh god, and then finally one of them jumps out and is like, hooray, I'm here, bish.
And then that glorious ending shot.
Where she's like she won the Olympics, like got her fist up in the air.
Oh man.
I'll be trying to get out of the water as quickly as fucking possible.
So who died of any consequence? Just Manimal?
Yeah. Because it's
Of the
actually
team?
one thing I always
A
thought Lou
couple
Gossett
of,
Jr. died at the end, and I don't think that he does because
I
he
don't
kind of
think
swims down
so.
and grabs old girl, and then so I
A
think
couple of SeaWorld people.
yeah, I mean
couple of employees.
nobody that you cared about really except for, but like Fitzroyce was such a dick that you kind of don't care that he died.
Yeah. I was completely fine with that death.
Yeah.
Totally.
Do you just want to go to our final thoughts?
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's been a minute.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that.
I'm looking forward to the recap.
I had a blast.
I think we're gonna have a really good time.
Yeah.
I had a great time
Yeah.
watching this. Absolutely belongs on the podcast.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Funsies, I can't wait to show you Manimal.
Me either. We're gonna watch it immediately
Hold
after.
on tight.
Gonna eat some Mexican and watch Manimal.
Fuck yes. I feel like we end up a lot of podcasts that way. Time to eat some Mexican.
Get a lot of delivery.
We do love it.
A lot of Uber Eats. Want to sponsor us?
Carne asada fries.
Forever. They're so good. I guess we should probably go into
So here's what I did. Let's see if you can figure it out.
okay.
Real talk. Real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk.
I do see what you did there.
The funniest part was me practicing it on my way on the highway on my way home. Oh man. Yeah. Fun little romp. I think I personally will say enjoyed the live watch way more than any other viewings I've had of this. But I'm good with not going back to it again. I've made my peace with Jaws 3. There's so much other stuff to watch that I enjoy more. I remember enjoying this more in my mind than I actually did when I rewatched it with you.
Mm-hmm.
The fun was watching it with you more so than having fun with the film.
Yeah.
So, not bad. Some fun stuff in there, but just not the great gem that I had in my mind.
Yeah. I definitely the storyline's fine. I like that they came back with checking in on what Brody's kids are doing now. I liked the cast. I think everybody, for the most part, did justice to the roles they were given.
Yeah.
The sharks just bad. Like the dolphins were fun. The whole being said at SeaWorld, I think there's so many things that were right.
Fun concepts.
Yeah. I will 100% watch this movie again. I love it. Am I going to be like, I need to watch it every summer like I typically do? No.
Maybe not.
But it definitely, I had a great time, but glad I watched it through the lens that I did.
Yeah.
Because I definitely said I don't feel quite the same about it as I had before, but it's fine.
Yeah, I had fun with it. Definitely has some great iconic stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just it feels like one of those things where it's got a lot of. It has like a good start as far as the engine is running, but then it just
Yeah.
peters out there at
Right.
the end. So I think we should go ahead and rate this one.
Yeah.
I'll start this one with 2 reels.
I'm going to give it 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay. That seems about right.
So that means
Let's see. 4.31.
2.25 reels.
Golly. 2.5?
2.25.
2.5.
2.25.
2.25. All right.
So thank you so much for joining us for our Shark Week month.
What
We've had a great
fucking
time.
Blast. Loved it. Can't wait for next year.
Yeah.
Already thinking of the lineup.
We hope that everybody has an awesome 4th of July weekend.
Yes, there's another holiday coming up.
Yeah, so we're going to...
I'm going to fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm going to be boozed up.
I'm going to be doing some river time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Going to be down by the river.
That's right. So, in fact, what's next for us for the podcast?
So we've got a mini-sode coming up.
Short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun. We don't know what yet. We'll see.
So
We'll
maybe
see what
I'll
happens.
put some out on social medias and like, what would you like to hear?
Yeah, what are you into?
What
and
should we
would-
talk about?
Would love to hear from you in general.
Mm-hmm. Facebook, Instagram,
That's right. All the social medias. Shoot us an email.
realfuntimespod@gmail.com.
Go to the website.
realfuntimespod.com.
Rate, like, review. All that fun stuff. Do it. And as always, you've got to tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Who should we tell this week? Someone that sells you fireworks.
Yes.
I don't know what the term is. Firework merchant
Monger.
doesn't seem right. The pow pow guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be a gun.
No. We tell them too. That's fine. But
yeah,
yeah.
that could be a grenade.
Jesus. All right. On that note, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya. Thank you for listening to Real Fun Times, your favorite movie podcast.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Real Fun Times. REELFUNTIMES. Real Fun Times is produced by Drea Age, Rose Age, and Noelle Phelps. The thoughts and opinions expressed herein are solely those of the individual hosts, nobody else's. No one's.
Real Fun Times is not affiliated with or connected to any of the motion pictures, music, or other clips played within this podcast. All movie clips and music included in this podcast are the intellectual property of the respective copyright holders. They're included here for review purposes, and absolutely no infringement is intended.
And lastly, a tip of the hat and a sincere thank you to our friend, Autopsy Summer Camp, for our rad outro music. To hear more of his offerings and collaborations, check him out on Instagram at Autopsy Summer Camp.
What are these guys doing?
I think
Don't need to whisper anymore.
they're trying to like
Sneak into the park.
and like save the dolphins or something.
Oh,
Or
humanitarians. No, wait. Dolphinarians.
I hate you.
I would do that just for fun. That seems great. You have to get in the
and
water.
yell as you wish.
The fuck?
Yeah, that'll be enough to be like,
Pinch, pinch.
we're out. I can turn way too many creatures.
There's a lot of wildlife about.
Way too many. I don't care for it.
Is this what it's like all the time out here?
No, can't do it.
We don't have to keep whispering. Joe, we talked about
Yeah.
this.